Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather B. Denture Diva. How's it going? So this video is going to be pretty cool and to show you and teach you exactly how digital dentures are made with a quick description, not too much in details. But before I get started, guys, don't forget to hit subscribe if you like my content and click that bell button and click all so you don't miss my lives and my giveaways and everything that I do. I also have a second channel called Inside the Mind of a Diva, which is going to have everything on there. Whether it's skin, makeup, vlogging, gaming with the boys, everything is going to be on there. It's a whole new content coming on over there soon. Yeah, I got my hands full, guys. I also have Heather B. Denture Diva on Facebook and on Instagram, which you could private message me on Facebook. And normally I answer everybody because now it's gotten so inundated because I do answer thousands of people. That I do it from 9 a.m. till about 4 or 5 p.m. But you can leave your messages there and I can answer them as I go. I answer first come, first serve, normally how that goes. So everybody always asks me, Heather, what's the difference between digital dentures and normal dentures? Well, digital dentures is about how they scan them. Okay, so digital dentures use 3D technology to, the way they scan it gets every nook and cranny, how your bite, jaw, everything is, and they put it on software. So it's about the software, not really how they're physically made. So it's less try-ons, less all of that, because they get the perfect fit, immediately using this 3D technology. So it's still made with acrylic, and all of that. So they don't need to do bonding, they don't need to do all that. Acrylic, first time try, you put it on, fits good. They can do some little adjustments. But the 3D technology, there's two different ways. I just learned this, which I didn't know this. Two ways of digital dentures of how they're made. So the normal way is how they've always done it is they, the scanning software, 3D technology. Well, now they could do laser, where they can laser your gums, get every little detail, nook and cranny of how your gums, jaw, bite, and everything is made, and it's put down on software. So there's two ways of doing it. And then they just have, acrylic. It's all dentures are made out of acrylic. So people always say, what's the difference? It's because they are made to correct fit. I got blessed. My dentist uses Avoclar products. When it comes to crowns, bonding, all that stuff, he uses Avoclar. I saw it when I was there and I was like, damn, I didn't know that. So I don't even know if mine are digital denture. They didn't scan any of mine in, but the cool part, he does send them out to California. So it could be Avoclar that makes mine. But my dentist, he's great at impressions. Some dentists just put the goo in there and leave it. My dentist doesn't do that. He sticks his hands up in there and helps mold to every nook and cranny of my mouth. So that's why my dentures were always amazing. And he also wrote to the people that made him. He was like, hey, listen, she's a young 30-year-old mom. And, I want to make sure her dentures match her age, matches her appearance, and actually benefits her. And then they made these. So I love my teeth. What I did was I loved my immediates. Most people don't. Everybody's gum shrinks. So, of course, mine got loose and super big and blah, blah, blah. But that's all a soft reliner issue. But teeth-wise, I loved my teeth. He did a phenomenal job on them. So I was like, you know what? Just take the immediates and make them do permanent wax try-ons. And we'll just try them on, see how it goes, blah, blah, blah. Still love them. They did a great job on them. But you can have regular dentures, not spend thousands upon thousands, and still have them correctly done. Mine didn't have the 3D printing, but he did an amazing job by taking his hands up in there, not just leave the tray in there and walk away. He took his hands and he put them up there and he formed every bit to every nook and cranny, which is why I have such a great fit for my dentures. Even my immediate dentures were so tight and snug, guys, I didn't even need to use adhesive until 2 months. I think I did my soft reline at 3 months. So it really depends on who you go to. You can have banging immediate dentures and permanent dentures. It's just the way the dentist does it. Because I've seen so many dentist guys, just stick them in and walk away. Or just whatever. When you guys do your impressions and you have the gooey shit in your mouth, lean a little forward. Because when it gets bigger and expands, it can get to your throat. And some people gag and choke. So if you go forward, it kind of prevents that. So a little trick for that if you go into the future for it. But digital dentures, it is awesome to have that correct, amazing, say it's your permanent dentures and every little nook and cranny, it fits like a glove. But you can have dentures that do that if the dentist correctly makes them. And correctly, the impressions are everything. How impressions are done is absolutely everything. Because if they do not do correct impressions, then your dentures are going to be poorly made. You're going to have to redo the process, another impression, and I've seen so many people go through that. But when a dentist knows what they're doing, and they literally take the impression stuff and they put it to every nook and cranny of even up here to get to the bone, to get to everything, all around here, get everything. Even my immediate bottoms, if you saw that video, were so tight in place, they were embedded into my jaw. So we had to do that adjustment. But he does a great tight fit. My dentist is awesome. But digital dentures are 3D software that you're supposed to have less try-ons, which I only had one try-on to my permanent dentures. They were good, so I was like, yeah, make them. But it's less try-ons, less visits. It's all 3D software that they just take the scan, put it up in the screen, get it the correct fit. You want to fix teeth and do it all digitally. That's how it's all done. But it's still made with acrylic. So it's nothing different on that part. Sorry guys, I keep clicking my watch because I keep getting notifications on my phone. My phone's blowing up right now. I get constant notifications all day long, and if it interrupts the video, guys, I'm sorry. Also, if you hear like a fan noise, my air conditioner's on, it's 80 degrees outside, that baby's not coming off. So I'm sorry for the noise. I could try to lessen it when I make the video, but I doubt it. But people always ask me the difference. Digital dentures are a lot more. Sometimes it's double, if not more, triple the price of what normal dentures would be. Because you're paying basically for the software. And, all that digital stuff that they use. I just thought it was super cool that you're able to use a laser. And they said, because, lasers can be dangerous. And they were like, there's no real, badness to it. Obviously, they make you wear something with your eyes, of course, to protect them. But they get it with the laser and get every nook and cranny of the gum line, with the bumps and all the stuff that we have. And if it's not completely smooth, blah, 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 which that'll happen over time. But digital dentures, you still need soft relines. You still need to use adhesive if you need to. All the products are the same you would need for digital dentures as you would for dentures. There's no difference. So many people ask me that. There is no special products for digital dentures. You still might need adhesive because your gums still shrink. You still get bone loss because the teeth aren't there anymore. So products are all the same. It's just the only way how they make it is what makes it different. Because normal dentures, you do the normal impressions. You can have whatever amount of wax try-ons. It could take a month to make, blah, blah, blah. With digital dentures, it's all scans. And, x-rays or whatever they use and get every little spot of your mouth. Correct bite, all of that. And it could be done within a week or two. Less visits, less appointments, less all of that. It's also more expensive. So yeah, if you want to look into it, you can look into your area if you're interested in digital dentures, because I know, when people get immediate dentures, please understand that everybody's denture is going to be huge. Not when you first get them, but as time goes on, because it's constant gum shrinkage. When your teeth come out, it's constant shrinking, constant. So like every month with immediate dentures, you should be getting a soft reline done. And it'll help hold, because adhesive will not work unless your denture is a correct fit. If it's too loose and too big, no adhesive in the world, even if you put them all together and combine them and use it, it still wouldn't work. It's too big. When it's too big, water comes in, melts the adhesive. Water melts the adhesive. The only way adhesive to dry is air. So when you put the adhesive, I always tell people use my Q-tip trick. To use adhesive, lick the Q-tip so, it gets a little wet. And the Q-tip bits don't get up in there. And you just spread them out, a thin layer through your entire denture. Pop them in. Wait an hour before you eat or drink. It does need to set and dry. Water does not dry it. Somebody told me that a dentist told them to use water to dry Fix-It-Ent or make it work. And I'm like, oh my God, that's why you're having a problem. Water melts adhesive. Water does not activate adhesive. So please understand it needs to dry, because if water gets up in there, it's going to melt it. And that's why your dentures aren't holding. So when you do a soft reline, it's the correct fitting of your mouth. And then when you use adhesive, it's tight, secure in place, so less likely water to get in. So immediate dentures, water keep getting in because there's so much room in there. It's hanging down and it's loose. So if you stay up on soft relines, it prevents all that. But please know, guys, that people think that this different material. It's not. Digital dentures is made of acrylic. And so is our regular dentures. It's just the process is different. More high-tech, more detailed. It gets all of it. But you can get regular dentures done properly. And spend a lot less if the dentist knows what they're doing to do the correct impressions, not just to stick it in and wait. You can actually help form it and make sure it gets up in every nook and cranny. So it really depends on who works on your teeth and how much they care about giving you the proper set of dentures. I always tell people, see multiple dentists before you decide to do this, because you want to follow your gut on who you think is more caring, more down to earth, more understanding, more informative. If you go with somebody that's just like, all right, hurry up, let's get this done, and just treat you like a revolving door of next patient, then, move on. Because if they're not going to respect you, you're paying them to do a job, you should be respected and not be treated like, you're just a person sitting in the dentures, or you're done, goodbye. Everybody should be respected, especially through this process. So your dentist should fully understand how it could be hard on somebody to go through this. You went from having a normal smile, normal teeth, to now getting them all taken out, and you look 80 years old overnight. And it can traumatize people. It really can, especially in the beginning. But that's the difference of what digital dentures exactly is and how they make them. So if you guys have any questions and you want information on digital dentures, just get a hold of me. I have so many places that do digital dentures. But like I said, it's all about scans and getting the correct fit. But like I said, when you get them, your gums still shrink and your denture will still end up being loose. So that doesn't change either. It's still made of acrylic. There is no denture that shrinks with your gum loss. I wish, but there isn't. But thank you guys for watching my video. I love you guys. God bless. Stay safe and have a healthy, happy denture day. Later, guys.